Here are 5 truths that you need to hear to get your life back on track. So let's get right into it. The first hard truth is that you are not going to feel motivated most days. I would say 99% of days, you're probably not going to feel motivated. You're not going to want to go to work. You're not going to want to go to the gym, to class, to go and do that homework, or to go on a run, whatever it is, you're not going to feel motivated. But remember that is part of life, is having in the back of your head that voice of, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, but then you do it anyways. That is how you grow. That is how you become a different person. Now, the second hard truth that you need to hear is that nobody, and I mean nobody, is thinking about you as much as you think. Everyone has their own lives, their own careers, their own relationships, their own problems. So nobody is really thinking about you. And that's stress relieving to know that you are not the center of attention. Even if you think you are, you're not. And that might be a hard truth for you to hear, but I promise you, the more you can remind yourself that people actually don't care as much as you think, the more you'll be able to live your life stress-free, or at least a little bit less stressful as your life is now. The third hard truth you need to hear is that doing absolutely nothing is a decision. Think about how many times you didn't want to study for that exam, you didn't want to go and work on that project, or didn't want to go to the gym, or didn't want to eat healthy, so you just did nothing. That right there is making a decision. Every time you don't do something that could help bring you closer to your goals, that is a conscious decision that you are making. And when you're making those decisions consciously, you should be the one who suffers from those consequences of not doing the thing that needs to be done. So remember, doing nothing is a decision. You should always be looking to strive to do something to help improve your life, at least just once a day, even if it's small. The fourth hard truth is that the life you want to build is built in the boring days. In the days where you're not eating the ice cream and the pizza, the days where you're going that extra rep at the gym, the days where you're going 30 more minutes of studying when you said you were going to study for 30 minutes, but then you study for an hour, or you say an hour and you study 2 hours. Whatever it is, those little moments add up and make you so much stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in every single way. Remember, the days, the things that are hard in your life, the boring, repetitive tasks are usually the ones that are going to be giving you the most growth. Now, the fifth and final hard truth that you might need to hear is that you are not stuck. You are just comfortable exactly where you are. And that is hard to hear. But yes, that is hard to hear, because a lot of people will complain about, oh, I don't have this, I wish I had that, I wish I could get this promotion, I wish I could pull that girl, I wish I could become super fit. And it's like, you really can, if you go and realize that your decisions that you make today will help you become that person tomorrow and into the future. So if you feel super, super comfortable right now, like you haven't really challenged yourself in a while, I challenge you to do something uncomfortable tomorrow, whether that's maybe just 10 seconds of a cold shower. 10 seconds, that's all it is. And then that is a win for the day. Read one page in a book. That is a win for the day. Anything that you haven't done before is something that could help bring you closer to your goals, into the person that you want to become in your future. So with that, the 5 harsh or hard truths that you guys need to know is that you're not going to feel motivated most days. No one is thinking about you as much as you think they are. Doing nothing is a decision. The life you want is built in the most boring days. And lastly, you are simply not stuck. You are just comfortable where you are. And with that, I appreciate you all for listening, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.